Prosecutors allege that one of the rioters involved in the Capitol insurrection was an Army reservist who was a well-known Nazi sympathizer at the Navy base where he worked as a contractor. He even was rebuked for sporting a distinctive Hitler mustache.
His name is Timothy Hale-Cusanelli. He's an Army reservist with a security clearance, and he worked as a contractor at a Navy base in New Jersey. Prosecutors are now revealing that the Navy did its own internal investigation after he was arrested in January. 34 of this man's co-workers at that Navy base said that he exhibited, quote, extremist or radical views.
New Jersey will recover from the coronavirus, but it will not recover from the Hasidic Jewish invasion.
According to filings with the D.C. District Court, an NCIS agent's source said he's an avowed white supremacist and Nazi sympathizer.
So how is it that a Nazi sympathizer who published dozens of vile videos and was identified by 34 colleagues as a white supremacist kept his Army reservist job at a naval base until the point at which he was arrested for the January 6th riot? Hello everybody, I'm David Shuster, and thanks for watching. According to prosecution documents filed in this case, Timothy Hale-Cusanelli was not shy about his hatred. Several co-workers said they remember seeing his mustache shaved to look like Hitler's. Photos on his phone obtained by federal agents showed his hair was cut in a way reminiscent of Hitler's hairdo. A Navy seaman alleges that Hale-Cusanelli told him, quote, babies born with any deformities or disabilities should be shot in the forehead. And that if he were a Nazi, quote, he would kill all the Jews and eat them for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Another Navy petty officer said that Hale-Cusanelli referred to black people in profane, dehumanizing terms. A fellow contractor told Naval Criminal Investigative Service agents that nobody wanted to report Hale-Cusanelli for his conduct because he was, quote, crazy, and because people were afraid. The Navy and Army Reserve have not responded to questions from several news organizations asking about this specific case. The Army previously told news organizations in general, quote, the Army does not tolerate racism and extremism or hatred in our ranks, and is committed to working closely with the FBI as they identify people who participated in the violent attack in the Capitol to determine if the individuals have any connection to the Army. Hale-Cusanelli came to the FBI's attention on January the 12th when an informant told agents that he had boasted about being at the Capitol on January the 6th with videos that showed Hale-Cusanelli verbally harassing police officers. According to the charging documents, Hale-Cusanelli told the federal informant that he also urged other rioters to attack and bragged he was able to withstand the pepper spray from Capitol Police because of his military training. According to the FBI, Hale-Cusanelli told the informant that the mob that stormed the Capitol could have overtaken the facility had the crowd been larger. Hale-Cusanelli faces 5 federal charges, including 3 counts of crimes on restricted grounds. He's one of a dozen people under arrest for the Capitol insurrection who have a connection to the U.S. military. Last month, President Biden's Secretary of Defense Lloyd Austin acknowledged the infiltration of right-wing extremists in the U.S. military is a problem.
Think about, the issue of extremism in the ranks, and I expect for the numbers to be small. But quite frankly, they'll probably be a little bit larger than most of us would guess. But I would just say that, small numbers in this case can have an outsized impact.
The judge in Hale-Cusanelli's criminal case apparently agrees. He has denied the defendant's request to be released pending trial. In other words, while members of a New Jersey naval base felt like it was best for them to look the other way and ignore Hale-Cusanelli's white supremacism, a federal judge considers him a dangerous threat who needs to remain locked up.